idea works and put it out there.
You didn't think like, damn, maybe somebody might steal my idea that's bigger.
They're still in every day.
True. You
They're
right.
still in every day. It
You right.
doesn't change much, because I do feel like your idea is original to you. Um, they're gonna bite
Yeah. Yeah.
regardless. But it's like whatever the energy that you put behind your idea,
Hmm.
they can duplicate that energy.
True. Yo. What up? You know what it is. You're now tuned into another episode of Official Talk Podcast with your boy D, aka Mr. Official Talk. I have no Dom today, but he's with me in spirit. He out there getting to the bag, getting to the money. But I do have a special guest rocking with me today. But before we get into that, you know what we do before every episode. We take a shot. So let's
All
get it.
right, cool. I
Salute.
didn't know that.
Let's just take a shot of your drink.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Salute. There we
Thank
go.
you.
All right, so I call him Mr. Orlando. If you want to debate about it, come talk to me. If you want to fight about it, let's do it. But I got my boy Joel rocking with me here today. We gonna chop it up, learn a little more about him. You want to introduce yourself, tell people where to find you and everything?
Sure, sure. My name is Joel D'Souza. I don't even know how to introduce myself. I just know that I'm somebody that do a lot of event here in Orlando, and I am one of the main people that push the Afro vibe event here in Orlando. And if you want to find me, Instagram or Facebook, just look for Joel D'Souza, JOWELDESOUZA.
Yeah, and I appreciate you rocking with me today, man.
Appreciate it,
Yo,
appreciate it.
listeners, I've been going after Joe for a while, but the schedule's been on and off. And sometimes, like, unfortunately, he had something he had to deal with. He couldn't be on one time, and then I was rescheduled. I'm like, yo, he gonna think I'm tripping. He gonna be
No,
like, yo, he
no,
gonna get too
no.
big to be on it. So I'm like, I'm gonna catch him before he start charging people for interviews.
Nah, nah, never
So
that.
I'm glad we was able to figure out. We got together. We here, and I know y'all know everybody called Pitbull Mr. Worldwide. But this is Mr. Worldwide right here.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I want you to tell everybody where you're originally from.
All right, I'm from Africa,
The
but
motherland.
I'm from West Africa, and then if you want to be more precise, I'm from Ivory Coast,
Okay.
which is the west part of Africa, right next to Ghana. Grew up there, came here after high school, to Gainesville, Florida. Went to school there. Shout out to my people in Gainesville, UF, Gator, alumni, and everybody over there in Gainesville, Florida. Then from Gainesville, I moved out to Orlando. So I'm definitely from Africa. You can tell by my accent, never left, and I make sure that you don't leave. So,
Word. So how was it adapting to the American culture?
I mean, for me, it wasn't that big of a issue because I love the American culture. Since I was there, um, I was always into hip hop.
Okay.
I was always into the American culture. I wanted to be like an American dude, man. So I dressed like y'all. I was listening to all the videos and MTV and all that stuff. So I was already very in tune with the culture. So when it came to me going to college, I wanted to come here to college.
Okay.
When I got here, it wasn't that big of like I said, of a difference or culture shock for me, per se, because I know it happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was easy for me to actually get into it. But of course, there was culture, food,
Yeah.
the weather, things are totally different like that. But for me, it was an easy transition.
Okay, that's what's up. So now, like, how long you been in like Florida, like the states?
In the state of Florida, I've been here since 2002. So probably like 20 something years now.
So do you ever like think about like, damn, I want to go back,
Yeah, a
like to
lot of
to
time.
live, to live?
A lot of time I
Okay.
thought about it. Actually, Last time was like when Trump came. I was like, I gotta go. They started taking people out of here.
Word.
But yeah, I wanted to go, but I lived here most, like I spent more time here than the time that I was
Was
back
the
home.
okay?
When I left back home, I was 17, straight out of high school, and I spent already like 20 something years here.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I feel like I'm more connected here
Then
than
yeah,
home. That's why I do what I do to be able to bring, my culture with me because I know I can go home, like I want
want
to.
to yeah.
So I try to bring that culture with me. But I wanted to go home, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about
Still
it.
think
But
about it.
I mean, here is home for me now, for
Yeah.
real.
So it'll probably be a big change going back.
Big change,
Yeah. Yeah.
big change going back.
So
Definitely.
speaking on how you want to keep, keep your culture with you, tell us about because I know a lot of listeners don't know about you. You do this thing called Taste of Africa. Like explain like what made you say like you know what I'm bringing my culture here.
Yeah, as far as the Taste of Africa, it's a festival. It's a festival that bring the culture, the music, the vibe, most likely also the food, because the Taste of Africa is a food and music festival.
Okay.
Um, and in Orlando, it's a big melting pot. There's so much different nationalities here,
Yeah.
and I felt like um, the African side needed to be also shown
Shown. Yeah.
in the city. So I was like, yo, let me try on my level to start like a small festival where we can highlight our culture and our food, as far as the diversity that we have here. And it was a good reception.
Yeah.
People actually
No,
liked it.
I seen. Unfortunately, I had missed it, but even with the rain, I seen a lot of people turn out. So you know what? I loved it because, like growing up in New York, growing up here as well, like it wasn't cool to be from like Africa, Haiti, or even Jamaica, or it's like people are afraid to rep that at one
True,
point. Now everybody's repping it. So like that for me, my background, my family, my culture is Jamaican. So that's like a good thing because at one point when people like where you from, I'm like I'm from Brooklyn. I
yeah,
didn't really
true,
say
yeah,
the
yeah,
Jamaica part at
true,
one point. You know what I mean?
true,
But now it's like yeah, Jamaican and everybody love it. Like you touching on the food, people love the food. White people love our food
true,
as much shit as they talk about us or as much hate as they give us, they love our food. They love island food. They love food that's not theirs. You get what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
Cause it's like I made this joke the other day. I said, yo, you go places, you be like, yo, I want some African food. I want some Haitian food, Jamaican food, Latin food, whatever. But you never hear anybody say, I want some Caucasian food. Or, you know what I mean? Or like some white food. So, like, I love that for us. Our culture, like, we bring people together, even people that hate on us,
True.
we still bring them together and we invite them in.
Always, we always did that.
Yeah, always.
Away and then took it away from us. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they
Because we
they try to
always open them with, open arms, and then they come and get,
try to
get
steal
it
our
from
style.
Fox. Always.
Always want to steal our style. So now I love that you doing that, man. So when's the next one? The
The
next
next Taste of Africa is in October 24, at this place called the Eagle Nest Park in Metro West.
okay.
The website is stateofafrica.net. You can already go over there and start getting your tickets. So we got about like 3 to 4 months from now. And like you were saying earlier, as far as like people now opening up to culture and stuff like that, I do feel like it's because of the internet that's able to connect us
Yeah.
together now. Because before, it was all front up on like, you from Haiti, people don't want to rap where they wanted
Nope, they
from. You was
didn't.
calling people was getting called African booty
Booty scratchers,
scratcher and all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
It's because people were disconnected.
Yeah,
People was not able to see the other side.
yeah.
But with the internet and everything, was able to like, get a bridge where people can actually see the other side. Be like, yo,
That's dope.
it's different over there. It's just like us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's just on a different side of the world. So now everybody is like, yo, I'm proud to be
Yeah,
Haitian. I'm
I
proud to
love it.
be that thing.
Everything. And then at one point it was like, oh, they would try to hate on the females too. Like, oh, like they show like you said, they show like the poor part. So you're not seeing, and then they show the women they carrying the big tubs on their
Mm-hmm.
head and stuff, but they not showing how they could dress up. So now,
True.
like you said, the internet, social media is showing you, be like, wow, she's beautiful. Guess where she's from? She's from Haiti. She's from Africa. She's from Jamaica, whatever. Like, wow, she's beautiful. And you got American women trying to do the same.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just a disconnect because I was saying earlier, like when I was home, I wanted to be here
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was able to have access to everything that you guys see here. And we was just doing the same thing over there. Y'all just didn't
No
know.
way.
And it was like in the 80s, in the 90s, but we had like the same thing. We had block parties, we got sound system, we got hip hop thing. We had the whole thing, but in French or in whatever our language over there.
Yeah,
But the disconnect made it feel like okay, you looking at people with flies and everything, but in the
yeah.
real, everybody, this a big cities, like
Big,
big,
beautiful cities
yeah,
too.
exactly,
Yeah,
well run, like everything. You got like cities, skyscrapers, everything.
yeah. That's what's up. And it's giving the internet is giving artists a
Facts.
platform. Cause now Afro, like you said, Afrobeat is a shit. Everybody dancing, white people dancing off beat to it and loving it.
True.
So so like I like that for us because at one point it was like dance hall was like
Mm-hmm.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like dance hall was taking over forever, and then like slowly you'll see some Afrobeat, like some African artists, but they still was kind of like iffy.
Mm-hmm.
What artists do you think gave it a like gave that push
Opened the
for to
door
open the
for
door
the
for
Afrobeat.
yeah.
I would say it's a combination of two artists. It's definitely Davido and Wizkid.
Okay.
Those two artists opened the door when it comes to Afrobeat to the international stage. Because Afrobeat, even though it's from Africa, it started brewing from London,
Yeah.
and from there he was able to spread out. But those two main artists, Davido and Wizkid, were the one that was really getting people to be like, yo, what's that sound? This sound is different. You know,
That's
it's like a vibe. I can dance to it. I
this.
can groove to it. I feel like I can feel a little bit of Jamaican, a little bit in
Yeah.
it, a little bit of R&B, but they got like the beat is
That's
a little
smooth. It's
groovy.
sexy,
So
man.
people start
Yeah.
like, who's those people? And then, everybody was able to jump on it.
The first time I found out about Afrobeat was from it was Beanie Man talking about it.
Okay.
And Buju Banton, they was talking about how like you go to Africa, they show dancehall so much love that they started adapting the Afrobeat culture as well.
True.
Because they talked about DeVito, they talked about Burna Boy,
Hmm.
like Beanie Man kind of took him under his wing at one point. So like I said, I just love that. I just love that you're able to do that and you're not afraid. You get what I'm saying? Because I know it wasn't easy to like show people that. You get what I'm saying? Because people
True.
are like, "Oh, Afrobeat, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to hear that." But
True.
you made it dope. Because I even see you had that DJ Oso City.
Also, City, yeah.
Yeah, and he's big on playing all type of music. So I know that was like a plus and something big that even he wanted to be a part of because he's
Hmm.
like an internationally
True
known
DJ, yeah.
DJ as well. So I like the direction this is going for you, man.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
keep
you.
it up. I love it. Like people like you doing stuff like this because when they see people of our color, they think negative. You get what I'm saying? So like the fact that you're doing something like this, like I love it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no doubt, man. And we're gonna continue support. So when you came to the States, who was that artist for you? That a rapper or whoever that
Oh,
made you say like,
man.
yeah.
I'm a big Nas and Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
I'm a big New York.
Who all right, who won that beef?
Which one? Nas and Jay-Z
Nas and
joint?
Jay-Z.
Nas.
All right, there we go.
Come
All
on.
right.
Nas on
There
that
you go.
one. Yeah, I'm a
I'm
big
a
hip
Brooklyn
hop
guy. I'm
fan.
a Brooklyn guy, but I gotta give
Yo,
it to Nas.
I'm African. I'm into Afrobeat, but I'm a hip hop head.
There we
Like
go.
big hip hop. Like I breathe hip hop.
What do you think about it now?
I'm old. So it's different. Like my kids are like 20. So that's they on the NBA young boy. They on the other
Other
on
side,
the other
yeah.
side of the joint now. And it's still what I like and I try to be now is like, yo, I know it's not my, like we say, it's not my steez or whatever, but you have to let them evolve.
Yeah.
Because I do remember when I was listening to hip hop back home and I was listening to like ODB and people was like, yo, what is this? When I was
Yeah.
like, yo, my dad was like,
Turn that
yo,
noise
turn
off.
that noise off
Yeah.
with this. And I was like, yo, you don't understand. Like this is the thing. And that's the same thing with the kids now.
Yeah.
And I try not to be the whole ed to be like, yo, you don't
Turn that
understand.
off.
Turn
That's
that off. What is he
garbage.
talking about? Talk about Mali and everything. But, that's, I just try to be like that.
That's what's up. So like when you came in, because you're also known for promoting. How did you get into doing like club promotions and stuff like that?
In college, I started doing like house party. So I mean, if you want to go back a little more, back my parents used to own a lounge back
Okay.
home. So I was a little bit in the vibe
Perfect.
of seeing people. I've seen it growing up, people dancing, music in the background. So I was already immersed in that, you know, scene
Okay.
promoting that type. So when I came here, I started doing house parties, and then the house party overgrew because we couldn't be on campus, and with like 50, 100 people in one apartment.
Damn.
So we moved it to a space, and then cater to the Afro community or whatever. And then other promoter that was already established in Orlando heard of it and then took me under their wings,
Oh, that's
showed me a
what's up.
little bit, you know, as far as like downtown Orlando clubbing and how it works, and then from there I started transitioning being a full blown promoter.
No, that's what's up. No, I thought about doing the whole promotion stuff, like the club promoter, because when I was doing property management, I
Hmm.
had a lot of people that was moving to Orlando, and they didn't know anything about the scenes. So I was kind of like a tour guide in a sense.
Okay,
So I'm telling club owners like, yo, give me like $10 a head or something. Give me a
I
list.
bring people.
I bring people. So some people rocked with it a little bit. And I used to even say, yo, let me go in the VIP, front me some bottles, because everybody else around me gonna want to buy a bottle. If I got
Hmm.
a section full of women and then a dude over here in the VIP, another, they gonna see me with the girls and bottles, it's gonna make them want to spend bottles.
Hmm.
So I had one club owner, he did it one night and it worked, but he ain't used me no more. So I don't know if he did it again, but I don't
You
know if he
probably
took
use
my
somebody
idea and
else.
used
Yeah,
somebody else and ran with it, because that's what they do for celebrities.
true.
A
You're
lot of
from the
times
old school.
celebrities not playing. They not paying for their bottles.
True.
They getting free bottles, and then if you got the dope boy next door, he gonna be like, yo, I could compete with him, and he spending 3 grand or more on bottles. So like I try to get into it that way. Then I was just like, I don't know if it's really for me. Maybe I didn't have the right guidance. Then
True.
then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not the club promoting guy. And speaking of club promoters, I used to hang with Ricky Padilla too.
Hmm.
He used to get me into a lot of spaces too. So I kind of feel like I missed that opportunity to kind of go under his wing
Yeah.
a little bit. So, but I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, I
you know?
started the same way too.
Yep.
Like, I was doing my own. Like I started like because like there's like two side. Like you can be a club promoter, which is like you pushing the promotion for a club,
Mm-hmm.
which is the event is not your event really. You just try to get people in like you did.
Yeah.
Or you're the person that create the whole thing, like create with the idea, the flyer, you booking the DJ, booking security. And that's what I was doing before. And then I learned from other promoter how to be pushing the club and different tactics to back then we used to do
Flyers.
flyers,
Yeah.
and then and flag the
Like
whole cars
yeah.
after the club and all that. So I learned the whole thing. And but the difference between me and other club promoters that I wanted to create my own event. I had
That's
a,
what's up.
I had some ideas, and I didn't want to do the clubs thing. I
Yeah.
wanted me to create the event from scratch.
That's
Like
what's up.
have an idea, put it together, and bring the DJs and everything that makes the idea works and put it out there.
You didn't think like, damn, maybe somebody might steal my idea that's bigger.
They're still in every day.
True. You
They're
right.
still in every day. It
You right.
doesn't change much, because I do feel like your idea is original to you. Um, they're gonna bite
Yeah. Yeah.
regardless. But it's like whatever the energy that you put behind your idea,
Hmm.
they can duplicate that energy
True.
because
I
that
like
comes
that.
from you. So if even if they use the same idea, same flyer, same color, whatever, but the energy that you put behind in one match. So I really don't
You
worry
didn't.
about that.
All right. So now, how was it balancing doing your club promotion and like a social life? like dating, a relationship? Because
Uh,
I know being promoters, women all over you because they want to try to get in the clubs for free. They want to try to get to different events for free.
true, true,
So how
true.
did you handle that?
I mean,
Listeners, listen, because a lot of dudes
listen.
dealing with it. Listen, he gonna tell you, he gonna drop some gems right now.
I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, it it's all growth. At the beginning, because it's new, and the clubs come with women drinking, alcohol, fun, everything that comes with it. People that want to be in the section, that want to get close to you, or do anything to be in that
Right.
area. So it comes with that. And then if you're young in that, of course, it's like you're fighting a demon. It's like
Yeah.
you temptation and all that kind of stuff. So it's hard, especially if you're in a relationship or you're married or whatever, to navigate between being a promoter and be out every week,
Yeah.
between that, be in that atmosphere, and be able to have um,
Like personal
your own
dating life.
personal
Yeah.
dating life. But I learned, it took time, but I learned not to like, I don't engage as much
Mhm.
with the I would say the customer or client or whatever you want to call them, or
Yeah.
the patron, um outside of the
The event.
event, you
Okay.
know. And I try not to I try to create how you say that, I don't know the right word, but I try to create where they can actually see that I'm just a promoter. I'm not, quote
Like you
unquote,
kind of
your
set that
your homie
boundary.
or your friend.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. You gotta
Yeah.
set the boundary. I'm the promoter, but I'm not your best friend.
Yeah.
So you can see that I'm here for something,
Yeah. This is
but
business.
it's business.
Yeah.
But it takes time to be able to become that person. Of course you're gonna
Yeah.
fumble a little
Yeah.
bit
Of
before
course.
you get to that. But I think I mastered it now. I think so.
Yo, any advice you would give a young promoter that's trying to get into the scene right now, but he has a relationship, and he's thinking like, yo, if I do this club promotion, it might jeopardize my relationship.
Relationship, yeah.
What advice would you give him to kind of navigate him on? You
You
know?
gotta have the talk with your significant other. Have a talk, a real talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
this, if she knows you, she gonna know that, okay, that's your passion. That's what you're into it. That's what you want to do. You want to create. You want to be innovative. You want to bring new ideas. You want to, she
Yeah.
sees it. She'll support you. Uh, it's all relative. Like, I'm not sure, depend of the person, depend of the relationship that they have, the trust. If there's already trust issue from the get-go,
And it might be a good
it
idea.
might not even work out. If there's a great, connection and trust into it, why not?
Yeah.
Give it a try. But definitely have the talk. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, this is what I want to do. My passion. I really want to promote. I really want to create. You down with me? Or,
Or and I feel like it's the same thing for like bottle girls
mhm.
and like bartenders, because a lot of them they flirt.
Yeah.
They flirt to get you to spend more money to get more tips. So I feel like they kind of go through the same struggle sometimes.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I
I
mean?
do feel so too.
Because I've seen a lot of times where girls will flirt to get guys to drink, and some guys is like, "Oh shit, she like me,"
Exactly. Yeah.
but you know what I mean? She's like, "Nah, I'm good." But some dudes is just like, "Damn, why you know what I mean?" They get their feelings hurt
Exactly.
because they feel like she really feeling them, but that's their trick into getting you to spend more money and getting you to leave a bigger tip. So listeners out there, if you're gonna be a promoter, if you're gonna be a bartender, a DJ, whatever it is, make sure you have that talk with your significant other. Y'all set boundaries.
Exactly.
Y'all say all that stuff because he'll tell you it could get messy out
It
there.
gets sticky
It
out
can get sticky out there
there.
if you're not if you don't stay focused. You gotta have that tunnel vision and just stay the straight line because it could be crazy. One thing I want to touch on, and I attended it and I love it, but I haven't noticed you did any lately.
What's that?
Feeding the homeless, one
Oh,
race, one
one
human.
race. Yes, yes. Yeah. I mean, the feeding the homeless thing is, you know, I I came here by myself,
Yeah,
and I came here to school, and I was very early on. I was able to realize the system here in America of people living, check after
paycheck to
check
check,
paycheck,
check.
yeah, paycheck
Yeah,
after the other one, and it's so easy for you to fall, if you miss a payment, a car payment, or if you
Yeah.
miss
Your rent.
your rent.
Yeah.
It's so easy to be behind and be able to catch up. So I've seen people actually become homeless like from 1 month to the other. And you're like,
Mm.
yo, what happened? It's like, bro, I wasn't able to buy for my thing. I ain't got no place to stay. So I've seen it very early on. So I felt like I feel compassionate to do something.
Yeah.
I couldn't do too much. So the only thing I felt like doing is being able to provide them some
Yeah.
services, haircut, whatever, food, hygiene product, whatever we can do to help them. And I've done it for a long time. It's
Yeah.
like past 10 years
Yeah.
doing it. But it's you don't really see the city or whatever the system making things better
But
for them, and it can become a little bit uh discouraging,
yeah,
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 because you're like,
discouraging.
damn, we trying, but we don't get the
The
help,
support
the
and all that
support from the
stuff.
city, the support from higher ups or whatever that want to invest in us to do more than just what we're doing,
Yeah.
and you get burned out,
Mm.
and especially when you do that on the monthly
Yeah. Monthly
thing.
thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was a monthly thing, and then every year we do a banquet for them for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and over the year you get, you're like,
Yeah.
we're
You
only
know,
human. At one
get
point, you're
burnt
like,
out a
yeah,
little
he's like,
bit.
bro, I'm tired. And
Yeah.
then a lot of the things too, we all came together. You came and helped
Yeah.
us, so it's like it's self funded.
Yes. Yes.
You take your money and you put it out to help. And if you do it over 10 years,
Yes,
you're
that's
like, man, every year, I mean, I became a nonprofit so I
yeah.
can get taxes out of it at
Yeah.
one point. But, still, it I would love to be. I mean, it's good that you said that. Maybe through your platform, somebody will be able to see it, be like, yo, I want to help this guy,
Yeah.
take it to another level, or be able to have a better funding or grant or something to
Yeah.
do something about it. So hopefully somebody can see this and be like, yo, there's a young guy that's doing this for 10 years, trying to help the community. Maybe we can help him. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Now it was a beautiful thing. I love this. The way it was set up, everything was smooth. It's like the people knew you guys were there monthly, so they had that respect for you. That's helping. Cause I've been where I went to go feed the homeless, and some of them would curse you out.
mhm.
Like, I don't want this shit. Get this out of here. But when I went to help you, the people was like, cool. I was having conversations with them, laughing, cracking jokes with them. I mean, you still have the people that be beefing along amongst
Yeah,
themselves, but
yeah,
they still had that respect when they came up because they appreciate you helping. And it's not like, oh, he came 2, 3 times and that was it. Like you said, you was doing it for like 10 years
yeah,
on a,
yeah.
you know what I mean, religiously. So they will come and they will look for you because it's not like you were just giving them like apples and oranges. You was giving, it was like rotisserie chicken. We was having like pasta. We was like rice. Like, shoot, some of the times when they was serving their plate and they get to me when I was serving the drinks, I looked at their plate like,
Like,
damn, I kind of want one. You know what I mean?
yeah, we even have team. Like it
Yeah,
was to the point where we, like, every time we'll change the team, and then like we'll do Asian team this time. Then
yeah.
we'll do soul
Soul
food.
food,
Then
yeah.
we'll do this just to create something where they don't feel like they're just
Getting the
eating a
spaghetti all the
sandwich
time.
or
You're a
something
sandwich,
like a
yeah.
meal or something like that. So I love it. I really love it. I really love the interaction, talking with people, hearing some of the stories. I
Yeah,
heard tons and tons and tons of stories. I've seen people that I knew, people that I worked before in concert that just
they come to,
now this like
yeah,
homeless. I've seen people that are telling me to look out for my parents. Like, yo, my dad is homeless. I know he's in that area. If you see
you
him, look
let
out
me know,
for him.
yeah,
Take care of him. You don't want to go home. You don't want to help or
yeah,
whatever. But I seen, like, my thing. What I love the most is the volunteers.
yeah.
You have no idea what struggle those volunteers go through in their
In
personal
the
life.
life,
A lot of people, they come to help because they wanna there's something going on with their life,
yeah,
and they want to give back. And you giving to the homeless, yeah, of course we're helping them. But the volunteers, the stories that I heard from them, I have volunteers that, rest in peace, that passed because they were secretly having like
oh,
cancers and stuff like that, but they was coming to help because they felt like it's the last deed I
that
can
they could
do
do,
before I'm passing. And then you heard that, oh, so at least 2 or 3 people that come
Oh
and help
wow.
us passed throughout the 10 years,
Yeah.
and they will keep their problem to themselves and
So
come and help, but they're the one
that
felt
really
like
need, yeah.
exactly they're using that as a help for
No,
them.
that's what's up though. I love that. And I remember one time I was going there and volunteers came. They didn't know what was going on. They was just like, Joel, like they was looking for you. So I love that. Like just random people. She said she saw it on social media and she just pulled up and came to help. So I feel like that's dope. And like, yeah, I hope, listeners, if you listening to this, tell people like, yo, let's get it up and running again. I loved it.
I'm
I
ready.
look forward
I'm
to it.
ready to it. Now that we're
You
talking
know what I mean?
about it, I
I
would do
was
it.
driving from the land to go there. That's like a 45-minute drive. And I
Yeah,
was loving it because I just see like everybody was just no one there. None of the volunteers there was acting like they were better than anybody.
hmm,
You get what I'm saying? It's not like they weren't talking down to the homeless people or anything. And it's not like we were just giving them like a half a spoon. Their food, their
they'll
shit was
come
packing
twice.
up.
They'll come
They
twice.
come
We
twice and like, yo, we was having a good time. They some like a lot of them they dance, and you could see like
yeah, we had the
we had
music.
the music out there. They were dancing, and you could see for like that hour or two or three, they had some type of, they felt like they had something to live, like they had some
Yeah,
enjoyment. They were having fun, so it kind of made them forget, like, damn, I'm
whatever.
homeless. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying? So they had that moment. So like to see some of them like that, I feel like it's definitely dope. So listeners, help me. We gonna start a
definitely.
campaign.
And then the other thing is like we had kids there too. That was very important.
Yeah.
People was coming with their own kid to show them empathy, to show them like, yo, you gotta help
Help
people. If you have it, give. And I loved it because we do have like an area for the kids to pass the
to
candy, to pass the donuts, whatever, or pass the water, so they can start having that in them to give back. So that's very important to me when we was there to have volunteers coming with the kids and show them like, yeah, one day, you somebody might need
have
your
your help.
help, and
Yeah.
you can have that. And then, you know, they might start doing that on their own when they grow.
Yeah,
They
that's
might
what's up.
have that already from, as a seed, and then when they grow up, they might want to do that
They
with their
start their
family
own and stuff.
and then
Yeah.
give back.
Cause I mean, for like, I think the way a lot of thing goes is like trends, and if people think it's cool, they're going to
True.
do it. So they be like, "Oh, feeding the homeless is cool," because now you see a lot of people they do it. Some really doing it for real, and then some people doing it for clout. Like my thing is, why you have to record it every time you're doing it? Just
True.
just do it. So you'll see people like there's people that's truly doing it. They'll record the show and they'll ask like if you can help or could donate like those. But then you'll have someone say, "Yeah, I just gave the shoes off my feet to this person." I've done that. I never recorded it.
Yeah.
You gonna get what I'm saying? So like a lot of people think, which I don't. I mean, it's not a bad thing, even if they do it for like that one time just for
Hmm.
clout, because they're still really helping somebody.
Yeah.
Versus like you'll see people like I just saw on social media not too long ago, and I feel like this is gonna become a big thing. They had you see two homeless dudes. They had them fighting for like a bottle of Hennessy,
That's wow.
and people betting on who you think gonna win. So like I'm scared. I feel like that's gonna be like a next.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's gonna be like
Unfortunately,
the
those
next
are the
thing.
things that get the traction.
Yeah,
Those are the
exactly.
things that become viral. Those are the things that people will get into, especially when it comes to TikTok and all
Yeah.
those other platforms. Those are the things that the algorithm will push.
Yeah.
And fortunately, like you said, that's the thing that become a trendy thing, and everybody start doing it. It's unfortunate, and then I've seen it. People that especially on social media, people build their page on giving back, but they'll do the recording
Yep.
and giving back, and like take you to the store, give you money,
Yep.
wash you, do that thing, and at the same time,
Some of them probably faking to be homeless. And they not really homeless. They just doing it to help. Like you could come to me up like, yo, let me put a ripped shirt on, dirty shirt,
and then
and you act
yeah,
like you help me.
and then blow
Yeah.
your platform, and next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of likes and
Likes and donations and stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I
Cause
mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about it because I don't know if it's true or not. If they're doing it for the right thing or they're doing it
for the
for.
wrong yeah, they had a lady who came out on social media that said that there was a guy that used to come and buy food and she used to donate. She like instead of you buying it, I'll donate. So she said another guy came, she thought he was with him, like a partner with him. He was like, "Oh, how much for 50 of these?" And she like, "No, no, no worry, I donate to you." Kind of find out he wasn't giving it to the homeless. It was just for
Mm.
him and his friends. And the reason why she found out, because the idiot posted on social media,
Oh wow.
like making, like being funny about it. So now he just messed up.
The
You know,
next
the lady,
person.
you know, the next person that the lady's now she's gonna be hesitant to be like,
Yeah, I
I
don't
got
know.
burned. I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm not,
exactly.
you know, you're gonna pay me $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like stuff like that, like social media for me is like a gift and a curse.
exactly. It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
Like for you is great because you know, and for me because you know we want to promote stuff,
Yeah,
but at the same time you got people doing some crazy shit on there that is like,
and that's
damn,
what get the most
more
views.
views,
Yeah.
the most views, the more likes. Like I be sitting there like, damn, yo, I only got like 30 likes, and this
Cause,
person got like
Cause you're not
a
doing the
thousand
wild
likes,
stuff. Cause you
and
gotta
he
be
over there.
doing the wild
You know,
stuff.
he over there using his toes to pick up a pickle and eat it, and he getting all the likes and views.
It's
And I'm just
funny though.
like,
It is. That's what it is. Unfortunately,
like you got to do stupid stuff to get known.
to get known.
And
Like,
I was like, but it's true because like, all right, look at Drewski. He done
hmm
host the BET Awards. He's big, but to get on, he was doing stupid stuff. Like a lot of them was
yeah,
doing stupid stuff. Like all these streamers and all these people that's like famous. I guess you say Instagram famous or
yeah,
whatever. They're getting good sponsorships now, and you see them hosting big events. But if you look back to how they started, they were doing stupid shit,
yeah.
sticking carrots up their ass and stupid shit
Yeah,
like that.
no
You know what I'm
sense
saying?
that.
And I'm
Yeah,
just like, yo,
because
what the
that's what
hell?
get the views.
And
That's what people
remember
want to
Vine?
see. Yeah,
Yeah, people was going crazy. Do it for the Vine, and it was stupid shit.
do it for the
And I mean,
vibe.
I'm watching it like, yo, this shit is stupid as fuck.
But you still watch
But
it though.
but I still
Yeah,
watch it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I
exactly.
still watch
And
this shit
and
like
you
it's
forward it
stupid.
to your homies so he can laugh
I was
too.
like, yo,
And
this
it's
shit.
like you like, and you forward it because
Yeah,
you go be like, yo, let me send that to my lady
it's
because
yeah.
that shit is funny. But by sending it, you're
I'm
already,
spreading it. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm part of the problem
We
at
all part of it.
yeah, some parts. Sometimes I'll be like, man, this shit's so dumb. I'll watch it like I ain't sending this shit to nobody. And then I'll be like, damn, I should have sent it because I want to look at it again. So yeah, we all part of the damn
Oh, you
problem.
saving it. Once you
Yeah.
save it, it's
Yeah.
like you go
It's
back
like
to it. So yeah,
it's like
definitely.
shit. But no, I appreciate the time. But before we wrap it up, it's the World Cup.
All right.
Who you want to win?
I mean, I wanted Ivory Coast to win. That's where I'm from, but
Okay.
we got knocked out early. But uh, I don't want Argentina to win, so I'm going for Spain.
Spain. I hear that. I'm leaning towards Spain too.
I'm going for Spain. So
I'm
hopefully they win tomorrow. 2-0. I'll say.
yeah. he calling it now 2-0. Me, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm going for Spain, but I'm happy. My next one, you know, the NBA,
Oh
the
yeah,
NBA
yeah,
finals.
yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know, finally. So
Bronson,
I'm still riding that wave. I'm still riding that wave. So,
Nixon's 5
you know what I mean? Knicks in 5. I'm riding the wave. I was yelling Knicks. I was yelling Knicks in 5 from the beginning.
from the get go, huh?
Yeah, once we knew we was playing the Spurs, I'm like, yo, the Spurs gonna get one game and they gonna get it in the Garden. They was like, nah, yo, the Knicks gonna sweep them. I said, no. I had people saying the Knicks gonna sweep. Then they're like, nah, San Antonio gonna kill y'all at home. Y'all gonna win the 2, then y'all gonna lose 2. I said, nah, Knicks in 5, bro. But
That.
nobody wanted to bet me. They told me I'm nah, but they didn't want to bet me. One person bet me $100, and I got
Mhm.
that. But I was like, nah, bet me more, bro. Like $100, come on. You think they gon' he was saying the Knicks was gonna lose. I'm like, you think so wholeheartedly that they gonna lose? Bet what you want. I'll match it. He know I ain't have it, but I like I knew the Knicks was gonna win, so I was like, I have it. So I'm like riding that wave, but you know, in that time I was not going to New York, bro.
He wasn't.
Don't no during the finals. I'm not stepping foot in New York.
Yo, it was
They
a
was going
wild
crazy.
place. The
They was
wildest
setting
place
shit on
on
fire. They
earth.
was blowing up school buses. They was doing
But I
crazy shit.
love it. I ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
loved
lie.
it.
I'm not
I
gonna
love to
lie.
watch it.
I loved it.
But I was like, I ain't going there because I'm gonna end up in jail or something. You know what I
I
mean?
know
Like
New York was crazy.
it was crazy.
Woo!
I was just
Loved
like,
it though.
the thing that I hated though, I love that the city came together, but I hated that they was beating up
Beating
other fans,
yeah,
like Spurs fans,
that was
Cav
wild.
fans.
Yeah, that
I
was
was like,
yeah.
damn, I was like,
Because but there's always knuckleheads. There's
yeah,
always people that's
but
gonna
it was,
do
but if you peep it, it was the
the
YNs
YNs. Yeah,
that was doing it because they had this one dude. They was calling him, I think, baby Rodman. He had a Dennis Rodman Spurs jersey on.
uh-huh.
He was fucking a lot of them up. but it was the YNs messing with him,
I
and the
got
cops
you.
escorted him out. But he was he beat up a lot of a lot of the
Oh,
Knicks
wow, I
fans,
didn't
the
see that
young
one.
ones, and so they was calling him. Not, I think he got some kind of deal out of that though.
You see,
Yeah,
that's what you just said. When
he
you do
got,
dumb stuff,
but it
you get
wasn't him doing
rewarded.
it though. He was just fighting because they was trying to jump him.
Hmm.
But he purposely did go out there with a Spurs jersey, and they said why. He said because he didn't like the fact that they were beating up Spurs fans,
Got you.
so he wanted them to come and try him, which they did,
And
and
then
he knocked the few of them out. Like the police had to come and take him away for their safety.
wow.
Yeah, so I was just like, but it's the YNs that made us look bad, man. The OGs, the older crowd, we was
Yeah,
appreciating it.
yeah.
We was just happy. We was like, yo,
You were
shit, this
just
happened a
happy.
long time. We was happy.
53 years,
50,
right?
yeah. We was like,
Woo.
damn. And then a couple, they waited. They just recently got married. Cause they said I guess he told her the next time the Knicks win a championship, we getting married. And she held him to that. They were like in their
Yo.
70s, but
Yo. She's
but
a real one
but
for this.
she was a real one. They was like shit. If she held on that long, she ain't going nowhere.
That's
And then
crazy.
you see on social media people saying, "Yo, shorty, hold on. The Knicks got a ring. Anything could happen." You know,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
yo,
I mean, I was rooting for the Knicks as well too, man.
nah.
I was rooting for
Everybody's
them.
like, "Oh, Atlanta gonna upset and beat y'all." I said, "Nope." Once we got past Atlanta, I knew we was going to the finals. I didn't know who. I thought it was gonna play OKC.
Mhm. Yeah, me too.
So once I saw that, I saw the Spurs. I said it was a wrap. They was like, "Nah." I said, "Yo, when we play against Wemby, we hold them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We play bully ball. We play physical against him, so he not really used to that yet." So once they said the Spurs, I said, "Yo, Knicks in
So
five."
you think y'all gonna do it again next year?
Nah. I'm a big.
Man, he got no faith
Nah.
on his
Listen, I'm
own,
a real
on your
fan.
own people.
I'm a
You ain't
real
got
fan
no
though.
faith in your
It's because I'm
people.
a real fan. We gonna make it to. We gonna make it to like the like Eastern
No Knicks
Conference
in
final.
5
Maybe.
next year?
I don't think so. Cause look, you know why I'm saying it? It's because right now, you know what every team is doing? Plotting on how to beat the Knicks.
Yeah.
If it was any other team, they not plotting that hard. Before the Knicks is the most hated team in the NBA,
Right
and
now.
ever they hate on us every time.
But you gotta have some faith on your boys,
But I
man.
feel like we gonna make a good push. We lost Robinson, we got Andre Drummond. Like I feel like if we pick up one, I gotta see if we pick up another key piece. If we
Okay.
do, then I could kind of make that. But right now, for us to repeat, I don't think we're gonna be able to repeat.
You think Brown going to the Knicks or going to Miami?
Who, Braun?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know, cause he said he's not going to the Knicks because we won. If we didn't win, he would have went.
Hmm.
Cause I guess he don't want that pressure for us to repeat. But I don't know. I feel like he might go back to Cleveland.
I think it's gonna say it this week, actually. I
Yeah,
think,
because the commissioner's like, yo, dude, you need
yeah,
to make a
it may
decision.
happen. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think I saw yesterday. It's not gonna. He said it's not gonna take too long before
yeah.
he said, "We'll
Well,
see."
I feel like if this is really your last year, go
Go back.
go back to where you
King Kong.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just wrap
Do
it
a
up.
farewell.
Yeah,
A
but
farewell
they
tour,
trying to
whatever.
get Kyrie to go to Cleveland with him. I don't
That's
know,
gonna be. It's gonna be.
but they're gonna get rid of James Harden.
Yeah, I already need to go anyway.
Yeah, so he a free agent. So I don't know. So
He need to retire. That's why.
he needs to go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Bron could help him. I don't know.
Nah.
But I'm still riding my Knicks winning. I'm still riding that wave. You want Spain to win, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it is. I'm rooting for Spain too. We'll see how it is. But yo, my brother, I appreciate you coming on here talking to
man.
me,
I
yo.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yo, I feel like we're gonna have to do a part 2 eventually.
I'm open. I'm open.
So I appreciate you. And again, listeners, make sure you tell a friend, like, subscribe, review. YouTube Official Talk Podcast, IG Official Talk Podcast, TikTok Official Talk Podcast, Mr. Official Talk.
Joe D'Souza. Thanks again. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Until next time, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend and tune in and let's get this one race, one human.
Race, yeah. Let's get it popping.
Let's get it
it
back
going.
popping again.
Definitely.
Until next time. Yeah.